I mean, obviously, getting out of here today with a dub is what it's all about. You know, we went through some adversity the last 3 games, and so for us to just keep working every day and putting one foot in front of the other, and to see it pay off for these guys is really important because they have been working really, really hard. I'm happy that we were able to shoot the ball really well today. Again, that's confidence for them, and yeah, just letting it fly. We had some fun today, which we hadn't had in the last 3 games, so I'm really happy about it.
So just state your name and affiliation, and if you have questions for Coach.
So I'm Cameron Sackney from the Stony Brook Statesman, and I have a question. So what does it mean you guys had like 3 straight losses? What does it mean to like snap a losing streak and kind of gain some momentum going into interconference play in January, February, March, and kind of gain some good momentum in training for the season?
Yeah, I mean, every game you play is just lessons, right? So we talk a lot about that and learning these lessons and facing adversity early throughout our season and then getting through that, right? So now we can refer back to that. Hey, we lost one, we can bounce right back, right? We're going to fail forward and we're going to get the next one, okay? So I think when you experience things, it just makes you stronger, makes you tougher, and it also makes you appreciate winning a whole lot more and making sure that you don't be in a situation again where you're losing games. So I think for them, obviously, getting back in that column is going to help us, against UMass, and then obviously going into conference, getting those 2 games is going to be beneficial for us.
Definitely. Kind of like speaking about like the lessons, past 2 games, team has struggled kind of with starting quarters, shooting. Today that wasn't really an issue. I think the team really started well, hitting shots, being in corners. Was this an emphasis kind of going into this game, starting off the periods pretty strong?
I mean, that's always our goal. I don't really change that, but I just think it takes time. We've got a lot of newcomers, and we have players that are playing in different roles and have less experience. So I just think we get better every time we play a game, right? So we're continuing to connect. Again, that's why I'm happy for today that we were able to shoot the ball so well. We had 14 assists because that means that we are starting to connect and it's coming together. Obviously, we can get better with it, but I'm glad that they got to see that it is coming together with all the work they've been putting in.
And you guys played well offensively, but also defensively, forcing a lot of turnovers. You guys forced 9 turnovers in the first quarter. So what did it mean to kind of set that tone really early and kind of control the game defensively and offensively?
Well, that's our philosophy. We defend first, we rebound, and we run. So we've been harping on defense since, I don't know, July, June. Okay, so it's really important. And again, it does control the game, right? So we held them to 9 points. Now we got to get better in continuing to do that, right? But again, it's showing them, hey, we're capable. When we're locked in, we're really capable of holding people, under 10 points or so. So they need to see that, though, right, in order for us to continue to believe in it and continue to get better with it. But it's not an issue of capability. It's just a matter of when it's all going to come together on both sides.
Just switching kind of to the injury front. I know last game Naima got banged up. She kind of came back in, and today she's in the boot. Do you have any updates in terms of timetable for injury or coming back?
Yeah, I don't. She's just day to day at this point.
All right. And then having her day to day, kind of having Carla fill in. What does she bring to the table today and kind of going forward as she's kind of helping on Naima as she returns to injury?
Yeah, well, it's just next man up, right? Next man mentality, and everyone practices, and every time you practice, you are preparing for your moment, and whenever that is, right? Obviously, we want 90 to come back healthy and strong, okay? But this is what a team is about, and being ready. And Marla's prepped herself every day in practice for this moment, so it's not a shock to me that she goes out there and she performs well because she was ready.
Thank you. I have questions for both Annie. I'll go first with Annie. You had really going today with 21 points, 5 for 7 behind the arc. What do you think kind of sparked your fourth 20-point performance this season?
Just being confident and ready to shoot the ball when my teammates get it to me. You don't always say that.
Against Columbia, the team kind of against Columbia, the previous game, you guys kind of struggled passing the ball, kind of finding an open person. But today, you did a really good job of kind of finding an open person, keeping the ball moving on offense. Was this kind of like a emphasis for you going into this game, or was it kind of like natural and kind of something defense just let you have today?
It's kind of natural, just taking our time, being patient on offense, and not rushing.
Thank you. And then I have 2 questions for Shamarla. With your minutes kind of throughout the season being sporadic, having this extended time using this opportunity, what does it mean to you to kind of come out with 13 points, having a season high, and 8 rebounds? What was your kind of your mindset going into today as well?
I think knowing that we were down a man, I knew that I had to step up, and whether or not I'm starting or coming off the bench, I have to step up either way. So I kind of came with the mentality that we had to get a win, obviously. So I just came in, and we knew we had to punch first and come in attack mode. So I just came in and did that, and it obviously showed up on the stat line.
All right. Thank you so much.
Problem.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Cool. Good job, y'all.